Good morning, children. Very glad to meet you after a long gap. Due to this pandemic situation, we have to be not connected in school, but the technology help us to connect us through the online classes. Yes, I welcome to this class. Today, I am going to take 10th standard social science lesson. The first lesson of outbreak of First World War, its aftermath. So, outbreak of First World War and its aftermath, it is one of the most important lesson in world history, as well as it has impact in Indian history also, because this is the first time the whole world countries, the most of the countries belongs to Europe, enter into this war. Several causes behind this world war, but these causes are not occur in sudden manner. It is happen after a several generation. The most important causes of this First World War, the first one is extreme nationalism. Yes, after the Napoleon Wars, as well as the capture of Constantinople, these two facts led to many European countries as well as the Balkan countries splitted into many parts. For example, after 1870, the unification of Germany and Italy become most powerful countries. So they led to their industrial development, and they become great producer of their goods, and their goods floated around the world in the competition with Britain. So it make great impact in the development of Britain, because they are the supreme colonial power. Now a new power enter, and all they have to be have a fear about the newcomers. So they have to be opposing the entry of Germany. Like a way, Balkan countries, after the 1453, the Constantinople capture lead to the strength of Ottoman Turks. The Ottoman Turks also become most powerful in the Balkan Peninsula. In later, the Balkan Peninsula countries, mostly they are belongs to European countries. They have to be felt about, they want to become independent, because they are not ready to follow the Ottoman Turks rule. So the Balkan wars are occur. That Balkan wars, these Balkan wars and German unification and Italy unification is the example of extreme nationalism in Europe. Next, the secret alliance. Another important cause of the First World War is secret alliance. What is secret alliance? A country have a friendship with another country. For example, England is a power alliance with France, but unfortunately Britain also have alliance with Japan in Asia. Like a way, several secret alliances are formed in Europe as well as Asia. So this is also very important causes for the First World War. The next important cause is imperialist ambition. Imperialist ambition. What do you mean by imperialist ambition? Whoever felt themselves, I am the superior, I am the powerful, no one able to beat us. Like a way, the German ruler, the German emperor felt German alone able to rule this whole world. Hermann von Rompuy is a German ruler. He said, the German alone able to rule the whole world. Like a way, the British imperialist saying, the sun never sets in the British Empire. This is the most important facts. This oral fight also causes for the First World War. The next, these kind of problems are going, many problems, trade as well as oral fight. So several rivalries are going, but there is absence of to control these rivalries. That is, no organization to console the problems. So the fourth point is lack of international organization to control the world countries in their rival with neighbors or other powers. So this is happened after the end of First World War. Yes, in 1920, according to the quotes of Woodrow Wilson, 14 points, it mentioned the need of an international organization called League of Nations. So this is established after a long battle to stop or to curtail to the further war. It also functioned sometimes successfully. So these are all the important causes of the First World War. But the outbreak of First World War is also very important. What is the outbreak of First World War? Immediate cause of the First World War and all, the assassination of Archduke of Francis Ferdinand. He belongs to Austria. He visited to Bosnia. In Bosnia, he was shot by a Serbian lad. This became a great issue. This alone may be a reason for the First World War. No, several reasons behind it. But we will discuss in coming classes in detailed manner. Now we are going to be discuss the first part of the lesson is the race for colonies leading to the rivalry and clashes among the great powers of Europe. Yes, great powers of Europe. Yes, Germany, Italy, Britain, France, Russia. So they are the great powers in Europe. They have trade contact with Asia and Africa. So they want to be further strengthen their colonies. So this is the most important causes for the beginning of this war. Next, scramble for colonies. Yes, they want to be strengthen their colonies. They want to be get more and more places because they have more goods to sell and to get a raw material. So they expect more colonies. That is called scramble for colonies. Next, rise of monopoly capitalism. What do you mean by monopoly? Mono means single, poly means authority. Yes, these great powers controlled Asia and Africa. Till 1800, the Asia under the control of Europeans. Like after 1881, after nearly 1914 itself, Africa also came under the European control. So this is the way they have to be curtailed the foreigners enter into another country. Those who are, for example, Britain having a control in India and all, they never allow any other foreign other power enter into India. So this is the system called monopoly capitalism. The next one is imperialism and its essential characteristics. Yes, according to Lenin thought, imperialism is a most dangerous factor for the rivalry. Most of the European countries dominant other countries and they controlled the political and socio-economic life of the colonies. That is called imperialism. In their imperialism, that colonial master never allowed them to act independently. So that imperialism make the colonies become again and again as a colonies. They are not having any rights or to expose their wishes. So the masters expect they want to be under their control alone. So these are all the major factors of the race for colonies and leading a rivalry and clashes among the great powers of Europe. I hope you understand this first part of this lesson. In further topics will be continued in next session. Thank you, children.